Hi viewers, this is Dr. Gunamani Jana and you are watching video with me on how to go for designing residential building plan. Of course, this is the area for civil engineering and architectural engineering, but as an engineering student and as a common man, everybody should know how to design a residential building plan. So for this, what we need, what is the software we need it and how to start from the scratch. In this video, I will be explaining everything for you. So there is no background knowledge, nothing is required for that one. Just you need to focus for 30 minutes, fine. So the software you require is Revit. So Revit 2023, the latest versions. Of course, 24 is coming. Don't go for this thing. So for this, it is a paid software, but don't worry for that one. As a student, if you have the ID card with you and valid email ID and password, for 1 year you can run the system with all the facilities, all the features, fine. So assuming that you registered in Revit 2023 and downloaded the software Revit, AutoCAD Revit 2023 and installed, and after installations the icon it will appear like this. So once it appears, just double click that one, it will appear in front of you, the software will be opening, and within next 1 minute you will be see the software and you can see the screen also you can see it there. Yes, it is opening. This depends on the systems and the configurations, but don't worry, it runs almost all the system. It will run if it is at least this you are having this is i5 with minimum 8 to 16 GB RAM, it will work. Now you can see the dashboard. Here we will have the recent files, but the files are there, and some sample like the complete. Sorry, this is the sample architectural project, sample structural project, sample all things it will be given to you. Okay, so now we can create a number of projects here also. For creating a new, in the left hand side you see you can create a model, or you can open a model, existing model, and you can open a family, or you can create a new family, right? So these families etc you can download from the relevant sites, and some families will be by default attached with this one also. So these things it is not important at this moment. Now let us go for creating a new model. Okay, so while you are going for creating a new model, just the left hand side you just click it that new, and it will show you the template files. You will have a number of options here. First one, either you can go for the construction template or you go for architectural template. So many options are there. We are going for architectural template. Just click it here. Then it is showing either create a new project or a project template. So I am going to create a new project. So I click it here, new project. Okay. Then I click it OK. So once you click it OK, so it is appearing in front of you, everything fine. Now you can see the screen, it is appearing in front of you. The left hand side you are having the plans and everything. If you see it here, we are having three sections here. One is the floor plan, one is the ceiling plans, another the 3D views and elevations are there. Okay, can you see it here? One is the floor plans, that is like your site, in the site how your plot and everything it looks, that is the site. Level 0, that is the ground floor, you can change the name level 0 to ground floor, level 1 to first floor, like that you can change it. I will show you how to do that one. Similarly, while we are going for the ceiling, we can have the ceiling plans like level 0, level 1, all the things it is there. Then you can go for a 3D views, you can see it here, and the elevation also we can have, because we have 4 elevations like the east side, elevation from the east side, north side, south side and west side, and you will be using the south elevations, fine. So now nothing to worry of all the things at this moment. Now we are going how what is the knowledge you must have about your building plans. So you should know what is the plot size, what is the size of your plot. So for example, suppose it is 60 feet by 30 feet or something like that, some dimensions should be there. So there will be 2 basic units will be using here. One is the imperial, that is the foot pound etc, and other is the metric unit, we will be using meter. And while installing the software, I have selected this metric because I'll be more comfortable with this meter or some millimeter like that. You can also do it with the feet and the inch, say 5 feet 9 inch, 9 feet 7 inch, like that, all the things you can do. So you should have the center to center dimensions of all your rooms in your building. So as an engineer, and while you are going for the residential building, you know that we need some bedroom or the master bedroom, we need some drawing room, we need some dining hall or a hall, then we may need some kitchen room, you may need some toilets, you may need your staircase, we may need no, that is a car parking, we may go for a puja room. All things are required there. Fine. So this you can have a neat sketch with a pen and pencil, or pen and paper. Set then the dimension center to center you write in meter. It is fine. And what is the overall length? Dimensions, width and height, width and length, that also please write it down. Okay, so once it is done, so we started here from very scratch. We have here, even if we have not named the name of the projects, so we'll do something. So save, and save, it is asking project one. Okay, it will be saved in the document file, so I save it here. So now our the project one Revit is already existing. To replace, no, I want to give a new name. I want to give it project 3. Fine, project 3 is not existing. So then I go for the save. So now the name is project 3. Okay, can you see the new name? It is appearing, project 3. What is the name you can give? It is your residential building, it is my residential building, it is your name's resident, anything you can give it here, but I have given this thing like this, right? So now what we need to do, to go for these things, just I go for the site plan. Yeah, are you able to see this, the site plan? Then in this architecture, while it is active, architecture is active, and while your site plan is there, we can go for the massing and site. Okay, massing and site, there you can go for the topo surface, there you can go for the topo surface, and you, after selecting the topo surface, go for the place points. Okay, in the place point you click one point here. Okay, you minimum 3 points you have to select. You click one point here, similarly you click one point here, and after that you click one more point, it is here. Say fine. So these things you can modify, there is nothing to worry, just tentatively I have given. So then what you have to do, you can little modify these things also. Just I want to draw it here, because my thing is little different, my plot. So you, what is your according to this thing, this can be modified, don't bother, there is nothing to worry. My actually plot is like that, here some width, and here, because exactly you cannot get a square, or exactly you cannot get a rectangle. So then you can do it like this. Fine. So when things are ready like this, then you go to the architectural plan here, and here, and while you are there still in the messing and all things. Okay, so click escape and escape. Okay, so then you need to go for this thing, architectural and architectural. Then you need to go for this again, this thing, and uh, yeah, that is the modify. Yeah, just you in the modify ready surface, just click it. Okay, here this one. Okay, now you can see, so it is just saved. You got it now. That means whatever the points you have taken, you have accepted all things. Then what you need to do, then I need to go for the again massing site and all things. After the topo surface, you have to go for the building pad. So in this building pad, so can you see it here, in this building pad, while you are here, modify, yes, in the building pad, continue. Save it. Okay, so then click it. Okay, so continue. Then what you need to do, save it, and you go for this massive side here, and again you go for this point here. Okay, the pad you select, what is the pad, I have taken the pad 1, right? So that is at site here, and here you point this point 1. Check it here, sketch is empty, continue. One minute. So you can do it here, and I have given the what are the dimensions. Suppose your dimensions is like this. Okay, so this is the residential building plan, and it is coming around say 16 meter. So 16.8, say something 16.678, write it 16.8 by suppose it is coming around 7.65, 7.70, fine, 7.567, suppose it is coming like this. And this also you can you can go to the message and sites, and you click it here, and this plan also you can drag and drop something. It is there, it is there, it is there, okay, it is there. So 15 point, I have given the length, I think 16.8, you can go up to 16.67. Where you get this, it is according to your dimension, it has nothing to do. Okay, so this is 7.6. okay, you have to make it, I think 7.6, it is fine. So now what you have done, you have done all the things. So till now what you have done, you save it. Okay, so if you save it, okay, save it, okay, save it. Then if you go for the 3D view, so you can see what are the plot of your land and what is the building plot there, it will be there, everything is shown there, fine. Okay, now the next part of this building is that we are going to create some labels. So in that, you go to the architecture, you go to the ground floor. Okay, the level 0, level 0, we call it the things are there. Okay, so before that we create the label. For that label, what you need to go to the elevation, and you go to the south elevation. In the south elevation, can you see it here, the label 0? Okay, label 0, it is there, yeah, it is there. Save it. Okay, oh my god, why it is close it, 3D is not required. Yeah, so now what you will do, you go to the label 0. The label 0, you can put it here as the foundation label, right? FOUND, foundation, you can put it here, right? So similarly, foundation, you can, why foundation, you write the ground floor, better, ground floor. Okay, or I write it GF stand for the ground floor, fine. So now it's fine. Now would you like to rename? Yes, I renamed it ground floor, fine. Now they coming to this one, this I write the first floor, FF, and here the height, I put it here, and here I write 3 meter, that is 3.0 meter, right? Enter. So automatically it adjusted 3 meters, fine. So now these are the two things you have done it here in the ground floor. Yeah, delete. So one is the ground floor, this is the level is 00, and here 3 meter it is there, right? Now what you minimize all the things. Then if you go for, just click it anywhere here, and you just click it here, anything here, then you can, okay, okay. Or what you need to do, go to the architecture, and it is happening, this thing, I don't know. So go to the architecture, and you go for the labels. Okay, so add labels. So I want to add one more label, so I give it here again 3. Any you take it, there is not an issue, anything you take it here, I get it now. Now so clicking here in the round part, you can drag it here and there, and the command line, it will come here. So here then you can put it 60, because I want 3 meter, 3 meter, here it will be 600, like, okay. So now 6 meter, and here Ctrl Z, Control Z and escape. Now what I need to do here, I Control Z. So you can write first floor, right? So these are the things you have done it here, right? So okay, and say F. Okay, so enter. Cannot ignore the name entered is already in use. Okay, I got it now. So it is the second floor, you can write. Okay, cancel this and you put it the second floor. Okay, SF stand for the second floor. Fine, so enter. Right, yes, we did it. You got it now. So we are having the ground floor, then we are having the first floor, we are having the second floor. Okay, suppose from this we want to draw something below this. Okay, then again you can go to the architecture and again you go to the label here and you draw some label, say 1.3 feet here, that means 1.3 meter. Okay, why I'm doing all the things I'll tell you. Because for a foundation we need to go for minimum 1.2 meter, right? So all the things I have done it here. Is it clear? So this also, yeah, just go for the modify, you click it here and this thing also drag up to this. Okay, so all are in a level, right? So clear. This is there, what I am clicking it here. Once you clicking it here, no, suppose these things you want it this side, this is also possible, you can do it there. There's nothing to worry about all things. Then what you need to do, you unclick here and click it here, right? Okay, similarly here also you can do, you can unclick here and you can click it here. Similarly you click it here and here you unclick and here also you click it here, right? And here also the same thing, you can do unclick here and click it here. Okay, so everything it is coming the right hand side. Here the name you give it here, sorry, Control Z. Can you put it here? So write it foundation, FOUNDN foundation, right? So enter, right? Yes, I want to change it, right? So this is my foundation level, this is ground floor, first floor, second floor. Is it clear? So now you are able to fix the different levels, right? Then again you go to the architecture. Okay, so this is you have done in the, where you have done, remember you have done in the elevation south. Okay, then you go for the ground floor. Okay, so in the ground floor it will come like this. Okay, just double click the, so it is still, it is coming like this. Then you go to the architecture, clicking the architecture, you go for creating the grids. You go for creating the grids. You can have horizontal grids, you can have vertical grids, and all things you can fix it here. Okay, so then how do I fix my grids? Suppose I started here, say for example I put it here. Okay, this is one. So then I go for, suppose at a 3 meter distance, so I can make it 3.3. Okay, then I go for one more here. Fine, right? So that the distance you can change it, because I put 10 feet center and also wall will be 30 centimeter. It is like this, right? So one more also I can go for, yeah, it is there. Clicking here and clicking here. Okay, otherwise you do it here, there's nothing to worry. So these things is there. Similarly again you can go for creating one more grid. So same, you can take it here 3.3 and you put it here up to this. Is it okay? So this is all 3.3 I've taken. Is it clear? So that means there will be, it's clear now. I think you understand these things. Now escape and you save it, what is the things you have done up to this. Now again you go to the architecture and again you go to the grid. So here suppose I draw my thing, it is here like this. This is the first thing. Okay, escape, then it done. Then another thing, from this point we click it here, from this click we click it here, and from this point we do it here. Okay, from this point I want to draw one more grid here, and I say suppose this is 3.3 plus the 3.6, suppose it is. Okay, so I make it 3.6 and it is there. Are you getting me here? So this I have drawn. Similarly 3.30 I want to draw it here. Okay, okay, escape. Then one more I want to go to the architecture and you go to the grid again, and you same thing 3.30 3.3, you can adjust, is not a problem. So I am writing it here 3.30. so it is showing 3.4, but just to click it here, sorry, some just to make it 3.30, right? 3.30, fine. So enter it here. So now these are the things over. Then suppose we go for some other rooms like 2.7 feet. I want to put it something like that. 2.1 plus 3, that will be 2.4, right? So I put it another thing here like that, with 2.4. so from this point, so here we can make it 2.4, okay, 2.4. Whatever the dimensions you created for your thing, same thing I want same to tell you. Similarly, I want to create one more grid here also, so put it here, something like this. So here it is also showing the same thing. We'll have 2.1 plus 3, 2.4, okay. So just make it to 2400, okay. A millimeter I'm putting it here, right? Then I must have some polygon like that here also. Then I draw something 3.3, 3 point, or make it 3.8, 3.8, okay. So I draw it here, right? Is it clear? Now escape. Now all the dimensions, everything are in front of you. Is it clear? So suppose I want to do some dimension here, and put it here something. I want to put it here, this I make it up to this, and here I make it 1 point, sorry, that it is coming, I make it 1.50, okay, 1500, right? Say 1500. These are all in millimeters, so nothing to worry about, all things fine. So this is done, right? Now the entire thing is in front of you. We have done the grid and everything. Now what you need to do, we are there in the ground floor. In the ground floor, then you go for the architecture. Then I am going to create some walls. Create the wall, and here go to the architectural wall. In the architectural wall, you select some particular type of walls. So suppose I go for a particular brickwork, like this brickwork, and go for the editing. In this editing, you go for the duplicate. In the duplicate, you make it 230 this brickwork I need it here, or 250 better. Make it instead of make it including plastering, it's 250, no, 300. So make it 300, because I made it back 300, 300 millimeter, okay. So this is the wall I created it here, 300 millimeter basic wall, and I created, okay, okay. So then you go for this one 300 millimeter, and when you click it, sorry, when you click edit, sorry, escape, when you edit this one, you should know the width, it should be edit it, the width of this wall, it should be 300, or make it some 250, and after that you some other things you can put it here, 230 the width of the wall, and core bound layers, etc. Something it will be there, that you can put it there, okay. Core bound, make it 0.35. So it is no problem, so keep it there as it is, you keep it, okay. So okay, apply and okay, now you got it. Now your wall is ready. Now what I need to do, I select the wall, and I have to go for the construction of these things, okay. How do you go for the constructions? So these are the building constructions, it is there, start here, okay. So you go for these things, and start here, escape, you go for the escape. And while you are going for this architectural and the building plan, and you need to do location of line with the center line, okay. With center line you better do a wall center, okay, wall center, fine. So then what I do to do, you select here, and select this point. I'm in the foundation already, So this is a thing, it will come up to say something. Okay, so it will come up to this point. Fine. Okay, then what I need to do, then I need all this just I am constructing these things here. Okay, so then I do it here, and then I come on here, then I come on here, and they can come on here, and then I put it here. Fine. So now the entire walls are completed. Escape it here, and you save it. Okay, save it here. Now the thing is that this is the base constant is ground floor. Okay, what is the top constant? Top constant it is not given, so top constant it is give up to first floor, right? So it is applied. Top constant is okay, okay. So this is the things you have to first to select all things. So select the entire things here, just to select all the things what you have done. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8. Okay, so these are the things. The top constant you are putting it here, the ground floor to first floor. Okay, first floor. Okay, and you apply it. Okay, so now nothing is done, just to save it, and you just try to see the 3D view. For 3D view, just to click it here, you see your building is ready now. You can see your building construction is ready. Can you see it here? So then what we need to do, then again I go to the my ground floor. Again I go to the ground floor. In the plan level I go to the ground floor. In the ground floor, then what I need to do, I need to put some columns. Okay, where I put the columns, then for that columns you go to the architectural, go to the columns, and go to the column architectural, and here it is 450 by 60 there, and you check it, anything nothing is there, so you go for the edit. In the edit you duplicate. In the duplicate you make it is a 300 by 450. Say I may make it 300 by 300 by 450. Okay, this is the column I want to make it, right? So millimeter, right? So okay, this is the column I want it here. Okay, so here what you need, then you go for the this is the then you okay it. Okay, so now what is the column size? You make it here 300 by 450. Then you go for the edit here. So but it is not edited till now, so what you need to do, you need to edit all the things. Fine. So this value you make it 300, depth is width is make it 300 here, 300, and here you make it 450. Fine, here you make it 45 450, right? So these are things, and you apply and make it okay. Fine. So now with this column, selecting this column, we have to insert all this. Where you want to insert? So now I want a column must be here. Okay, one column is here. Similarly, one column must be here, one column must be here. Okay, so this I think you can we did the wrong thing here. Then you go for the editing of this thing. So make it because we don't like these things, make it 250 by 300. I think it is best. Okay, they make this is 450 and make this one is 300. Okay, that is better. It is 3030. Okay, so apply and okay. Okay, so now you can see the column automatically changes. Now what about the other things we want to do it here? Yeah, we can insert some columns here also. Where you want to insert the column? So one column can be here, one column should be the center, it is here, one column should be here. Are you following me? These columns and what are things are there? Similarly, one column will be here, one column can be here also, and one column can be here, one column can be here, one column can be here. This is the portico, sorry, the drawing, and all things you can beat here. Okay, so these are the columns where you wanted to insert. I have inserted all things here also. It being another room here, one column, maybe it will be here also. Fine. So these are the things you have done it. Fine. And because of this, the staircase will be there. You can put one more column here. There is no issue. So now you have done all the things. Are you following me? Now this column, what you selected, there you have selected, it is there. So save it everything, and you go for the 3D view. Once you go for 3D, you can see all the columns and buildings, everything is ready in front of you. Can you check it here? Then you go to the ground floor plan. You go to the ground floor plan. In the ground floor plan, we need some rooms. Okay, so you go for the walls. You go for the walls. Select the same wall. Here we are having a wall from this point to this point. Okay, then we are having a wall here also. We are having a wall here also. Fine. Okay, similarly we are having a wall here also, and we are having one wall here also. Okay, fine. So this is something required here, up to this, and I need here something. Okay, and here also I want it here, and from this point to this point also it is there. Fine. Now escape. Now you can see the entire things are ready for us. Fine. Then what you need to do here also, there will be a wall from this point to this point. Fine. Now you have done everything right. Now save it here. Once it is saved, you can see the entire building there. Then you need to open some doors. What are the doors? For the door, you go to the architecture, you go for the doors, and you select some doors. What type of door it is suitable for you? I need a door like 1 meter by this one. Okay, so this type of door I selected here. So select this door, and where I need the door, okay, this door is ready. So I need a door, here. First I need a door here, then I need a door here. Fine. And I may need a door here also. Okay, and this door I want this side opening, so that I clicked it here, did there. Then similarly we can have a door here. Okay, door here, and the opening I want this side, and I want opening this side. Fine. So this I have done, and here also I want a door. Fine. So these are the things it is done here for our things. Similarly, while we are going for small doors, we can put it inside also. You see, another thing is that for our wall also, you go to the architecture here, and we need a partition wall, because actually we can go for the partition wall 200 millimeter. Just for a convenient, just I'm putting these walls here, nothing to worry. You can put wall of your sides. Okay, so there is nothing to do it here. Here I put one here. That means 2 toilets are there. Fine. So similarly, while we are going for the architecture and opening of these doors, so for the toilet doors will be size, this much of width is not required. So go for the minimum. So 8, 10 by, suppose this type of that there. So I put one here, then I put one here, and this I put the opening in this side, right? So these are the doors are there. Similarly, for this type of building, for this kitchen, it is I put it here, and this is opening, it is opening here. Fine. So this is done. Everything is done for you. This it is opening here. Okay, it's fine. Now you have done all the things. Now suppose I go for introducing windows. How do you go for the windows? Windows, you go for the architecture here, and you go for the windows, and what type of windows is suitable for you. 910 by 910 is the minimum size. It is asking. No, I want you can go for 910 by 910, 3 feet by 3 feet. It is okay. I don't have a problem. Otherwise 1210, you can go for 910 by 12. This is okay. This type of is okay. Okay, I want one here, I want one here, I want one here. Similarly, I want one here, I want something, it is here. Okay, it's fine. Here also I need, here also I need. Okay, so then this is the thing. Okay, here I need one, here also I need one. Are you following me? What are the things I'm telling you? So here one door you need it here. Fine. So okay, then similarly we can go for the another door also I need it here. So for that door, architecture, and we go for the door, and we go for this type of no, I go for 910 by 21. Okay, so one door I want to open it here, and I just put it here, opening this side. Fine. So this, because this is the room, I need to opening it. This is the hall is there. Fine. Now everything is there at your doorstep. Everything you have done, doors, column, everything you have done. Now I am going for a staircase. How do you go for the staircase? Just you go to the architecture here. This architecture, can you see something stair here? Okay. So then you go for the staircase here and you select the stair. Okay. Where is the staircase? Architecture. Then you, yeah, here you can go up to this, and then you come here and you go up to this. Okay, so this thing what you have done here, you can also bring it closer to this one. Okay, and this you take it up to this. Fine. So this, okay, sorry, this you have cancel. Okay, and here this also it can be brought up to this. Fine. Okay, you have done everything here, completed, right? So now once you completed everything there, just you save it and you go to the, yes, save it, and you go for the 3D view of these things. So you can see now everything is successfully completed for you. Okay, the door, windows, everything is successfully completed for you. So once it is over, then we go to the ground floor plan again. You go to the ground floor plan again. Then what you need to do, you go to the architecture, save it, what you have done till now, save it here. Yes, save it here. So in the ground floor, then you go for a architecture here, what is, and save it. I will say the project will be saved before you enter the mode. Okay, save it. Okay. Okay, then it is fine. Then what you need to do, go to the ground floor again, or go to the okay, go to the south elevation here. The same, it is okay, there is no problem for that done. Then you go for the ground floor plan. The ground floor plan is there as it is for you, so let it come here. Now you go to the architecture. Then why it is happening like this, I don't understand. Yes. Okay, now for the architecture, what is happening, I don't understand. Modify and everything is there, save it here, what you have done, because you are not saved, it is not accepting. Okay, fine. So then it is fine. Then what you need to do, you go to the architecture, you go to the ceiling. In the ceiling, you go for the sketch ceiling. Okay, so in the sketch ceiling, you go for this line. Okay, better you go for the line. Where you start, I start from this point, from this point, from this point to this point, come up to this point, then come to this point, then come to this point, then come to this point and this point. Okay, okay, so pick it here. Okay, now once it is there, you go for a 3D view of this thing. Can you see your roof and slab, everything is ready? Okay, so the height, anyway, that height I will check it, what is the height it is given, that I will check it. Now up to this floor, here everything is ready, everything is ready. Okay, so now you go to the ground floor again, go to the ground floor, sorry, go to the ground floor again. Okay, so actually what I have done, this slab I put it center to center. You can put it from external to external, that you can put it, that is not issue, and we issued all things fine. So now what you need to do, while you are going for this slab elevation, and while ceiling, ground floor, ceiling fan at the ground floor, at the first floor, at the first floor. Okay, so the plan will be same. So remember what is there in the ground floor, the entire thing you copy, the entire thing, control C, and you go to the first floor, go to the ground floor, go to the first floor, and the enter thing you put it here and control V. Okay, so then you save it. Okay, then modify and things you just, okay, save it, just save it. Okay, so it's okay, there is no issue for you. Now what we need to do, in the ceiling fan in the first floor, you put it here. We are going to do the same thing it here and control V. Is it clear? Is it clear for you? And save it also, save it there. Okay, so then when I am going for this your plan, okay, when I'm going for the slab, then in that slab cases you go for the 3D view. In the 3D view, just to select the and say, why you are coming like this, I don't understand. This I have not done till now, don't worry for these things, and select this one, go for this, that's cancel, go for this slab only, cancel. Actually I've selected the other post, that's why it is coming, so don't worry at this moment. Fine. Okay, now you can clearly see this building and everything is there. And anyway, while you are going for rendering all things, you can also render here. You go to the Enscape, which already installed there, and yeah, Enscape it is here, and you can just, you can start rendering. Okay, so you will have the 3D view of the entire building with the rendering and everything. It takes 1 or 2 minutes time, don't worry for this thing. And once it is over, you'll be able to see the entire 3D view of this building, right? So things are there, and this part I think the slab is already there, this is also already there. You can see all this view here, right? So now I think you have the minimum knowledge of how to draw a plan and residence. Okay, remind me. Fine. So now if you want the things also here, I think this part of the slab it was not put it here. I'll put it there, that part also. See, then that part is not covered there. Okay, so then in that case, yeah, this is only this part of the slab it was given, it was not given. So then what we to do, if you want the entire plan and everything, you can put it here on the ceiling plan in the, go for the first floor level, the first floor level. The entire thing it was there as it is, and control V, control V. Okay, and go for the saving. Okay, so get it now. Now if you it is happening like that. So now now you are able to see, and you are able to do all these type of things. And suppose in the you want to, you go to the site plan, you go to the site plan in the floor plan, and suppose you want to insert something from this Enscape. Okay, in the Enscape you have the different type of asset library and all things. Just you take the asset library here, it will open for you. Suppose you want to do some things. Yeah, suppose I want something like I want to put a vehicle here. Okay, I want to put a vehicle here, right? Just to take a vehicle here, and you take it any type of vehicle. You can have a cycle, you can have a motorcycle, you can have a car, any type of vehicles you like. You can put it here. Suppose I selected this one, fine. So then what I need to do? I need to put it here. It is there in the side plan. Okay, I want to put it here, and I press tab. Okay, tab. Okay, so this is, it will come something here, right? Okay, okay, escape. So this you delete, this you delete, right? So now if you go for the 3D view, you can also see the car is there in the floor, right? And you click it here in the 3D view, and what is the dimension is the height of the offset I have given. It should be minimum 3 meter, remember, because we have given already 3 meters, so 300, right? So apply. Now all the slab and everything is there, fine. So now your problem is everything is sorted out. So it is coming, I have to check it. Okay, don't worry. So then this slab actually I forgot, you can cover this entire slab here also, there is no issue on this one, right? So you go to the ground floor, or you go to the first floor. Okay, you go to the first floor, you go to the ceiling first floor. So in this first floor, the entire thing you can select it here while you are going for architecture and while you are going for the slab, no? So you select the ceiling plan, and you go for the area, the some area will be there somewhere, mm, this area plan, and first floor I want. Okay, so some, okay, so where you have to put it, this thing, this slab, it actually it is not put it here. Okay, so modify and all things you put select it. Why it is happening, I don't understand this thing. Okay, okay, so these things anyway you put it here, this slab, while you are putting, you can extend the slab up to it and everything will there. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any doubt or any queries, you please do write a mail or SMS to me, and please take care of your health and have a good day, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you.